Well, fuck me. So I just made this video, and I had my mic on mute, so that was a waste of 8 minutes. Hi guys. Okay, so basically, this video is about that new mode, Nemesis. Basically, you get to pick their enemies' champions, and they pick yours. I'm just going to check. No, okay. Sweet, so you get to pick the enemy's champion, and they pick yours. This is more about just a comp that you can run. It has a quite high success rate given what I guess the comp is based around. You just got to hold out till late game. It's pretty much a late game guaranteed win, unless you don't know how to play your champions that you're given, or you just, you know, not even. I think it wouldn't really matter as long as, yeah, pretty high success rate. So anyway, basically what this comp is based around is giving the enemy side 5 ADCs. Basically what this does is makes their whole team extremely squishy. Yes, they deal a lot of damage, but if you're giving them all ADCs, means they're only dealing pure physical damage, which means all you have to do is rush Thornmails and you're pretty much set. I mean, not 100% set, but I mean, all you have to do is focus purely on armor, and you know, you're just going to be tanky late game, so that secures you pretty much a victory late game. And what also this does is, since they're all ADCs, means that, you know, they can't really jungle, because if you give them ADCs that can't jungle, I'm not too sure if Twitch can still jungle. I have a high chance he can't. I mean, I think the closest one that comes to be able to jungle is Graves, considering he gets tanky stats, but even then I don't believe he can jungle. So what this means is, you know, if you get given at least one champ that can jungle, you're pretty much guaranteed the reign of both sides of jungle, which means your jungler goes poachers, and what that allows him to do is, you know, he will just go to the enemy jungle and smite theirs, which means his smite will be reduced by 50%. So he'll just go through smiting every single enemy camp, which means he'll get gold ridiculously fast, he'll get fed ridiculously fast, even if he's not ganking. I mean, ideally you would want to gank and pretty much gank top lane, because what's going to happen top lane is there's going to be 2 top, because you got 2 top, 2 bottom, and 1 mid. And since you got 2 bottom on their side, 2 bottom on your side, it's going to be even. At top lane, 2 ADCs, they're going to shove that lane up really fast. So what you've got to do is counter that with a lot of ganks, and that's what happened in our game. Our jungler would, you know, go and you know, get camps on our side and their side, get a huge gold advantage, and gank top and feed top lane. So what happened is there was a Jinx top and an MF top, and they were facing Mumu. And Mumu top, and that was our Mumu. So he was getting shoved in really fast, not getting any CS, and he was getting his shit kicked in. He wasn't dying though, he was playing super passive, which was good. He was in the Skype call with me, and I was telling him, yeah, just don't die, just wait for your jungler, and it's all on your jungler, or all on our jungler, should I say. And the jungler did gank, and by the about 15 to 20 minute mark, our top laner Mumu was 4-0-2, I think it was, and I think he was like, by 25 minutes our jungler was like 16-3, something like that. He had a lot of kills, and he just had a huge gold advantage because of that poacher's knife. And the only thing we had to do was just hold out till late game, because every single lane, we had our turrets taken and just really pushed out really fast. We just had to play semi-passive, and it was just all in our jungler, which thankfully I'm not too sure if he knew how to play. Hold on, I'll just bring up the graphic. What is it? Oh my god, where the hell was it? Where did I save it? On desktop. Sorry, here we go. Yeah, so he was playing Skarner, and he did extremely well on Skarner, because he ended up as 26-6-16. Of course, that was a huge hugely related to the gold advantage he got early, because he picked up a Thorn Mail and a Frozen Heart, so that gave him 200 armor straight out, as well as his base armor, which is probably about maybe 50, I think, because of it would have been over 50, about 70, because he is melee, and melee get increased, as well as his runes and mastery. So hitting around about maybe 270 armor mark by late game, and he picked up those 2 armor items pretty early, so that was good. And yeah, he was just a beast. And I was Azir. I picked up 2 Nomicons. I even picked up a Thorn Mail, just to be tanky, because since they're all ADC, they're all squishy. They've got no tank items, so I could afford to pick up even just a Thorn Mail, because as Azir, my abilities were still doing a shit ton of damage, because obviously they have no magic resist or anything, so I'll still be dealing shit tons of damage, even though I've wasted one whole slot of Thorn Mail. So that was pretty good, and pretty much everyone had like 1 armor item, and we had a Malzahar. He even picked up a Frozen Heart. So okay, I just noticed this. Our Malzahar went AD, so that happened. I'm not too sure if at the end he sold all his items and switched to AD, but that's probably why we had a bit of a struggle, because we were struggling for a bit. Yeah, I think he was more scared about having to face an AD mid lane and was unsure, but if he had gone AP, we probably would have won a lot, guaranteed it a lot more. See, when you look at the gold stats, hold on, I'll bring up the gold stats. I'll just bring up all the stats, to be honest. Move to top. Sweet, so when you look at this, look at the gold difference between, look at Skarner. It's got 21k compared to the rest of our team. And compared to anyone here, I mean, of course, a large portion of it is to his kills, but again, a large portion of those kills are because of his early gold advantage, because of Poacher's Knife. So that goes to show, this comp is pretty good. It does depend on the jungler you get, so I mean, a large portion again is because they gave us Alistar against 4 ADCs, and since he built look at his 3 armor items, even the 4th, since he's gone a ridiculous amount of armor as well as his ultimate, it just made him pretty much unkillable and just a huge peel machine for me, even though I died a fuck ton, 11 deaths, because I mean, Azir, he is not the easiest to play. I wouldn't say he's hard. I don't find him hard. You just got to be a bit careful, and yeah, obviously I wasn't. I was just overestimating my damage and underestimating theirs. But yeah, I guess there's nothing else to say except, you know, give this a go and see how it turns out. I mean, obviously, as you can see, I've only had 2 games, 1 win, 1 loss. But this really successful win of my, you know, I'm pretty happy with my little theory crafting on it. I think it's pretty good, and it's pretty solid as well. I mean, I don't really see any like major downsides apart from your shitty early game, but as long as you get a good jungler, someone who could clear reasonably well, and Skarner can do that, and even a Mumu, they gave us a Mumu. Yeah, as long as you don't get given all ADCs or all, you know, squishy AP assassins, and then again, chances of you getting assassins on this mode are pretty slim. So, yeah, I mean, feel free to give me any feedback on this one, and give it a go and see how it works out. So thanks guys for watching, and I'll catch you later.